Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to each and every one of y'all. How y'all doing? Go ahead, do me a favor. Come on, double tap on that screen as y'all coming in real quick. Happy Sunday. Yeah, happy Sunday to a lot of you guys, man. I know y'all probably just got out of church. You know what I'm saying? It's almost 1 o'clock, so y'all probably just now getting out of church, just now getting in your cars and whatnot. What's going on? How y'all doing? Double tap on my screen real quick. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? What's going on, Tia? What's going on, Gorgeous Glow? I see you this morning. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, Jennifer? How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on my screen real quick. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all know I'll pop in every now and again at a 12 o'clock hour. You know what I'm saying? Just to say hello to you guys. Just to tap in with some of my supporters that's not able to make it to walk, word, and worship, being that I do it so early in the morning, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, grand rising, rich rising, happy new day to the chosen family. Appreciate you so much. I appreciate that heart coming over here from TikTok. Thank you so much, man. Double tap on my screen real quick. I think I'm gonna ask for some love before I even get started, because I might ruffle some feathers. So do me a favor, let me get a couple badges on IG before we jump into what I'm about to be talking about. Y'all almost there. Double tap on that screen. Go ahead. Good morning, Kalia Gray. What up, Auntie Nay? Go ahead and get us up to 10K on TikTok real quick. Good morning to you, Lynn. How are you? Good morning, Leandria. How you doing this morning? Grand rising to you. How y'all doing? All that beautiful stuff. Crystal Love, how are you? Double tap on that screen. If you see me looking to the left and then to the right and to the right back to the left, just know that I got Facebook and I just got TikTok and IG both live at the same time. So y'all gonna see me moving back and forth to each one of the cameras at a time. Thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate you. And then sometimes you might just catch me looking out the window, baby, because sometimes I just be doing that. I just be looking out the window. What up, Neek? I just be looking out the window because that's just what I do. That's, people that know, they know. What's going on, CC? Appreciate you so much. Karen Nurse, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all are at what? Y'all are at 6K. Get us up to 10K. Thank you so much, Tia. Appreciate you. Thank you, Danielle. Daniel, I appreciate you. Okay, let me just say this to y'all real quick. Okay, I'm waiting on them. I gotta wait on them, y'all, because I'm ready. If y'all can tell, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I be ready to jump all the way in. I gotta wait. I gotta get them time. They almost at the 10K. What's up, Spiritual G? Appreciate you over here. Crystal then left from Instagram. They came over here to TikTok. She like, let me go help them out real quick. Okay, let me drink my water while I wait. Yeah, I would give a disclaimer and tell you if you sensitive, leave, but I'm not today. All right, there you go. Right there, 10K. We at 10K over here on TikTok now. So let me say this to you real quick, baby. Understand that just because you walk away from a relationship, a friendship, a job ship, a church ship, a family ship, or whatever ship, I need for you to understand that one of the wrong reasons to walk away is because it was hard. Understand that one of the wrong reasons to walk away from anything is because it's hard. And a lot of you guys have gotten in the habit of disconnecting or walking away from and detaching yourself from anything that is challenging to you. And that's just a fact. I'm just waiting on. Some of y'all love easy. Some of y'all love easy. If it ain't easy, if it's not easy breezy for you, if it's not a pillow of pink roses for you, if it's not how you want it, just how you want it, without any type of work, then guess what? Good morning, PM. How you doing? Then you don't want it. You want everything in your life to come to you, and you wanted it to be easy. You wanted it to be easy. You wanted it not to require much work out of you. And I want you to understand that as long as you continue to do what is easy for you, as long as it's smooth sailing for you, I want you to understand that you will never grow, you will never evolve, and you will never you'll never grow into your best self, because you ain't got no type of challenge. I want every single thing to come to you easy, and I want you to know that that's one of your biggest problems. That's why you're not getting to where you need to get to. That's a fact, and I'm sick of it. That's why I'm here today. Yeah, that's a fact, and I'm sick of it, and I'm not about to be playing around with it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and that's why I'm here. Y'all want anything that's easy, baby. If it's easy, you all on board. If it ain't gonna take you out your way a little bit, you all on board. If it ain't gonna be inconvenience to you, then you all on board. As long as it's in alignment with what it is that you're doing, stroking your ego. If it's stroking your ego, if it's pacifying your pride, then you all on board with it, baby. That's right. I said it just like that. You might want to write that in your note. That's a note for some folk all by itself right there. Pacifying your pride. Baby, I want you to understand that we in quarter three. In quarter three, in the second month, we ain't got time to pacify your pride. We ain't got time to stroke your ego. We ain't got time to play nice to get along with folk. We ain't got time to be tiptoeing around things, baby. Understand that it's going to require you to get in the field. Some of y'all, that's just it. That's all. Everybody want to be tiptoeing around what the problem is. Everybody want to act like they don't see what the problem is. Everybody want to act like they don't know what they know that they really do know. And I'm not about to be one of the ones. Some of y'all is just lazy. Yeah, just lazy. You not living your best life because you lazy. You not having your way out here in life because you lazy. You don't want to do the work. You don't want to make the sacrifices. You don't want to get up and get after the life that you keep writing in your little journal about. Baby, you journal about the best life, and one day I'm going to have this, that, and the third. You over there doodling about the best life and how you going to have this, that, and the third, all of this stuff. But you don't even want to get up and get after the life that you say that you want. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to make the sacrifices. You don't want to have to get up early, stay up late. You don't want to have to go through nothing. You want it to all happen and just be easy breezy for you. And that's not the way that it's going to work. You're lazy. Yeah, that's just, yeah, come on. Well, it is what it is, baby. You're lazy. And I want you to understand that in quarter three, baby, quarter three, you can't afford to be lazy. You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to get up, and you're going to have to be self-motivated. You're going to have to get up, and you're going to have to be hungry. You're going to have to be passionate. You're going to have to be committed. You're going to have to be intentional about the life that you say that you want. If you want bigger and you want better in your life, then you're going to have to get up, and you're going to have to be prepared to do what is necessary to be able to obtain that bigger and better in your life. Because again, if you do the same thing that you've been doing, then you're going to get the same thing that you've been getting. And I want, yeah, you can take that to the bank. You can tap dance all up on top of that. If you don't change nothing in your life, then you're going to constantly get the same exact response over and over, the same results over and over, experience the same pain over and over, go through the same trials over and over. You got to be willing to become something different. You got to be willing to shift your mindset. You got to be willing to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and say that, you know what? I got to get serious about my life. That's a fact. Yeah, I gotta be willing to get, yeah. Some of y'all just not serious enough. It's just you're not serious enough. That's a fact. Like, yeah, okay, that's what I mean. Some of y'all not really serious enough. And when I say that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say go ahead and send me some love first, because some of y'all don't like the truth. When the people start talking about the truth and start telling you the truth about your life, when people start, holding back and start being really real with you, some of y'all can't handle that. Some of y'all can't stomach that. Y'all get so mad. Y'all just run into, well, I can't believe she said that. I can't believe that they said that. I can't believe that they all agree with that. I can't believe that is this. Yeah, some of y'all don't like the truth, baby, and it shows. Some of y'all can't stand when somebody come over there and tell you something real about the way that you acting. Baby, I'm so triggered. Yeah, you are triggered. You're triggered to do the right thing. You're triggered because your body is saying, hey, look, she's saying something to you that you really need to pay attention to. She's saying something to you that you really need to go over there, put into your notes and apply to your life. What's being said right now is something that's going to be beneficial to your growth and your development, but y'all so caught up on triggered being a negative thing that anytime somebody say something to you that I'm triggered, it ain't always negative. Yeah, baby. Triggered ain't always negative. Every time somebody say something about you being triggered, don't mean that you over there sitting in the corner crying. It don't mean that you always triggered to be in tears. It don't always mean that you triggered to be depressed. Some people get triggered to move, get triggered to get into action, get triggered to get themselves up out of a situation that they already know is toxic for them. They know it's not beneficial to them, their growth and their development. Understand that triggered ain't always understand something negative, but that's just what y'all just be listening to anything and just be getting anything, and it be really making me angry over here. Some of y'all again just cannot accept the truth about who and what you are. And the thing about it is, until you be honest about where you are in life and who you are in life, you will never ever get to that final destination, because you are not honest with yourself. If you're going to be honest with anybody, baby, be honest with you. You can't fool you. Hello, somebody. If you're going to be honest with anybody, be honest with yourself. yourself. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is that you cannot fool you. You got to lay down with you. You got to get up with you. You got to be with you all throughout the day. Understand that. So when you out here thinking that you're finessing, you can't finesse you. Yeah, that's a fact, baby. Yeah, some of y'all think that y'all think y'all so crafty with it that y'all can finesse yourself. Self over there looking at you like, what in the world is you doing, baby? This is not part of the plan. This right here, this is not what we agreed on, baby. This is not what we wrote in the journal, baby. This is not what we set up in there and said. We oohed and ahhed all through the conference, baby. We was on the seminar, the webinar, and this is not what we talked about. This is not in alignment with the notes that we took. Hold up a minute, self over there, and yeah, you thinking that you battling with some other folk. You think that you under attack by other folk, baby. No, you under attack by them thoughts in your mind. Though them thoughts over there, you under thought. You ain't under attack, you under thought. Thoughts over there said, wait a minute, this is not what we talked about. Drinking water. Just drinking water. Yep, that might be a little bit spiritually messy right there, baby. What you say, coach? It ain't the other people that's after you. It's you that's after you. Them thoughts that's in your own mind, baby. Yeah, you thinking that it's somebody. I drank the water. I was going to leave it alone. But the truth of the matter is, baby, you thinking that you under attack. No, you under them thoughts. Because you didn't set up under there and you got so much teaching. You got all this information and wanted for your life. Those thoughts starts coming back to the front part of your mind and saying, hold up. This is not what we talked about. Hold up. That's not in alignment with your notes. Hold up. That don't sound right. That's not what we talked about. That's not what we agreed on. I thought that we was doing this, that, and the third, and you want to point the finger at other people. You want to hold other people accountable, but the person that you really need to be holding accountable is yourself. Yeah, can't nobody do it for you like you can do it for you, baby. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care how much they love you. That's a red note right there for some folk. Baby, can't nobody do it for you the way that you can do it for yourself. And I want you to understand, and ain't nobody going to really do it for you the way that you're going to do it for yourself. If you really want to grow in life, if you want to heal in life, if you want to develop, if you want to create the very best version of yourself, you got to be willing to do it for yourself. And the truth be told, it's some folk that you might think with your whole entire heart that they want it for you like that they really and truly don't. They like the state that you're in. They like the brokenness that you feel. They like the fact that you're not really sure, because as long as you stay in that state, then you're going to always be running back over there to them for validation. As long as you in that state, you're going to always be running over there to them for their approval. As long as you in that broken state, that in-between state, that not sure about who you are state, then you will always be looking for them to give you the acceptance or approval or the green light to be able to do something. So the truth of the matter is, nobody will ever be willing, understand that, or even able to do it for you the way that you have to be willing to do it for yourself. This is a self-love journey. This is a self-development journey. This right here, this is all about who? Self. Can't nobody do this right here for you. They just can't. Can't nobody do this right here for you. Listen, let's just be real about something, right? Can't nobody do this right here for you. This has to be something that you're willing to do for yourself. This has to be something that you're committed to doing and doing inside your life yourself. Like if you was to, come on, let's just be real. Can I be real? Just put in my chat, be real. Just put in my chat, be real, because I'm going to be real. And when I get real, I don't even want nobody to be crying on my live, because y'all get to cry. Oh, she too harsh. She too aggressive. She too angry. No, I just want to be real. So if you're going to be offended by the real, go ahead and leave right now, because this might be a little bit too real for you. If you're going to be offended by the real, go ahead and exit left real quick. And all the real folks, y'all get ready, because I'm going to say something that's going to be really honest with y'all, right? Y'all always, when you're looking for outside validation from other people, acceptance and approval from other people, and you're thinking that they can do it for you, I need for you to understand that they cannot. Dismantle that thinking. Let that right there go. You can be the very best teacher. You can be the very best speaker. You can be the very best preacher in the world. But a person have got to be willing to do the work to be able to get the job done. You can cancel them all you want. You can talk to them until your tongue is completely sore from talking, but they have got to be willing to take the notes and apply the notes to their life to bring the change that they want. If a person is not willing, that's a fact. You got to be willing. It don't matter what you say or what, you got to be willing. This is something that you have to be willing to do for yourself. And the reason why I said what I said is because it's right here. Even like if you think, we full of, we sinful, you know what I'm saying? We are imperfect, all these different things about the human body. right? We know that people, we're not even supposed to put our trust in people, right? We're not even supposed to put our trust in people because we already know that we already know that people will let you down, right? We already know that people will let you down. So we don't put our trust in people, right? We trust people to be exactly who they've showed us that they were. Nothing more, nothing less, right? Yeah, that's right. I judge you, or I not even judge you. I see you for who and what you showed me. That's it. That's all. I don't try to add nothing to it. I don't try to take nothing away from it. You are exactly who you showed me that you were. That's not a judgment. That's not me over there trying to bash you, belittle you, or anything like that. But the person that you showed me is who I expect for you to be, not what I want you to be, but who you showed me that you were, right? Okay, so that's how we look at people. But now, when you get over here and you look at God, right? Let's get right there. He ain't gonna even move in your life until you willing. So if he ain't gonna move in your life until you willing, then you already know, us being who we are, what makes you think that we gonna do it? If he says, in order for me to do anything in your life, in order for me to move in any type of way in your life, you have to be willing. It has to be something that you are willing to do. Understand, you're willing to accept me. You're willing to follow my lead. You're willing to study. You're willing to worship. You're willing to pray. You have got to be willing. So if that's what the rules and the regulations is when you're talking about God, why makes you think that the rules and the regulations gonna be different when you start talking about humans? Drink the water. Baby, friends say, wow, that was meant for me. What makes you think that it's gonna be? Come on. I said the sensitive people go ahead and leave. What if that's the rule? If that's the way it's lined up when you dealing with God? Why in the world do you think that it's going to be different when you're dealing with humans? If that's the way that his process, if that's how he got it lined up, why in the world that you think that it's going to be different when it comes? Come on. You got to be willing. You have got to be willing. Get y'all red ink pens out real quick. Send me some love. I'm going to tell you something. Send me some love. Send me some love. What you say today, baby, I just want y'all to understand that you're going to have to go the harder way. That you're going to have to stop avoiding what is hard, what comes hard. No matter what it is that you got going on in your life, you got to be willing to put in some work. You got to be willing to put in some work, and you have to understand that it's not going to always be a pillow of pink roses. It's not going to always just flow through. It's going to be sometimes when you're going to have to go against the grain. Sometimes you're going to have to sit yourself down. Sometimes you're going to have that positive talk with yourself. Sometimes you're going to have to go ahead and self-parent. You're going to have to check yourself because you done did something you wasn't supposed to do. You done said something you wasn't supposed to say. You done overspoke or overstep your boundaries. You're going to have to check you at one point or another. Life is about growth and development, and the only way that you have growth and development is if you have some mistakes along the way. Understand that if you have some mistakes along the way, you learn from your mistakes. You learn from the things that you go through, your experience in life. If you never experience nothing, then you never learn nothing. So stop being afraid of what is hard. Stop being lazy. Stop being complacent. Stop being relaxed in your life. Get up and get after it. That's a fact. Yeah. Some of y'all, stop being lazy. I'm tired of the lazy, baby. I'm tired of the lazy. I ran that back because that's all the stuff that I done said thus far. I want y'all to know, because I'm going to keep on going, and because I got more of what be getting on my nerve. I got more of what's getting on my nerve. I'm telling y'all right now, this is not the time for your whining and your complaining. This ain't the time for you sitting over there soaking. This ain't the time for you making up 1,001 excuses of why you can't get up and get it done. Understand that if you want to win, you have got to get into the game. You cannot win if you are not a part of the game. If you're not active in practice, if you're not getting up and doing the work that is necessary, how you gonna win? Shoot. I ain't even got a practice uniform. I ain't even got no jersey or nothing. No tennis shoes that showed up to practice in sandals. Baby, we're tired. We are tired. Understand that, baby, I'm tired. Understand that. This is what you're willing to do, baby. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all want to do. Y'all get to these places where y'all get all this information and know all of these different things about how to fix your life. And you willing, right? You willing to do this right here. Get your red ink pen out. You're willing to take the notes. Yeah, you willing to take the notes. You'll come to the seminar. You'll come to the webinar. You'll come on the live videos all day long. And you are ooh, and you are and you are okay, and you are speaker. You willing to take the notes. But what you're not willing to do, but you ain't willing to apply them. And that's the problem. You're willing to take the notes, but you're not willing to apply them. And that is the problem. Put it in your notes real quick. Understand that. You be willing to take the notes, but not willing to apply them. The reason why I want you to write it in your notes, because the next time that you find yourself in a situation where you know you got a note for that situation, I don't want you tiptoeing past it. I want you to utilize the note. What the note say? The note say I'm supposed to cut you off. The note say I'm supposed to get up out your face expeditiously. The note say that when I'm constantly being disrespected, when I'm constantly being tested, I got to get away from anything or anybody that's triggering my old self. And you keep bringing back the old me. Gotta go. Follow the notes. That's it. Yeah. Don't get mad at me. Y'all, this Sunday, baby. Yeah, y'all should have known how it was going to come. It's Sunday. Yeah. That's it. Follow the notes, baby. You want me? Yeah, I can't keep doing what? I cannot continue to be thinking for 1 second that I'm supposed to sit here and take all these notes and never do nothing with them. Take all of these notes and never apply none of them to my life. Take all of these notes and then just sit over there and act like I'm not knowledgeable about what I know that I'm knowledgeable about. And the problem with that is a lot of y'all already know. Okay, so then I already told the sensitive people to leave, so I'm about to go here right quick. And a lot of y'all already know. You are very much aware about what's going on in your life. Let's just talk to me nice real quick. I'm gonna wait on y'all to double tap on TikTok. Go ahead and we're gonna get up to 100K. We just gonna go there because the truth of the matter is a lot of y'all are very much aware of what it is that you're dealing with in your life. You know that you're dealing with a liar. You know you're dealing with a cheat. You know you're dealing with a manipulator. You know you're dealing with somebody that is not being able to reciprocate what it is that you put out there. You know already that they cannot pick up what you put down. You are very much aware of this already. You know exactly what it is that you're dealing with. But the problem come in is that you're a glutton for pain. Yeah, go ahead, sprinkle some truth on that, baby. Yeah, you might as well go ahead and do what you're gonna do with that, baby. You a glutton for pain. Yep, there you go, picking and choosing. That's what they be doing, picking and choosing. You picking and choosing. Yeah, I just want you a glutton for pain. You a glutton for pain. They've already showed you exactly who they are. They've already showed you that they don't respect you. They already showed you they don't appreciate you, that you're not seen with them, you're not heard with them, you're not valued with them. They already showed you exactly how they feel about you. And I ain't talking about words. Notice I said showed. I'm talking about in action. Understand that already. But the problem come in is that you are glutton for pain. You're not yet ready to turn it loose. You're not ready to let it go just yet. So you hold on. You show up to get the word. You show up to get your notes. You show up to the environments where you can learn and grow and do all of these things. But after you get there, yep, that's right. You get over there. You get all the teaching. You get all that stuff right there. And you happy, joy about everything that you didn't learn. You happy, joy about everything that you walk away with, except for if the speaker start talking about something that's pertaining to you. Thank you, Larice. I'm glad to see you back, baby. Been praying for you. Yeah, you'll be happy when I be real with everybody, but can't stand when I be being real with you. When I start, okay, you really, okay, drink water. Want you to be real with everybody but them. Talk your truth, baby. Go ahead, speaker. Talk about it, coach. Yeah, go through it, coach. Yeah, but as soon as we get on your topic, as soon as we get in your relationship, as soon as we start talking about your family ship, as soon as we start standing up over your headboard and having a conversation about you while you laid up with the op, understand that, yeah, the op, baby. Yeah, while you laid up with the op, judge me all y'all want to. Y'all know I coach the trenches, baby. Yeah, while you laid up there with the op, with the person that you already said that wasn't gonna be there no more, that person, while you over there, yeah, be laid up with the op, baby. How you gonna tell me that this, and this, and then when I tell you this, and this, then you still making excuses for this, and this, and we ain't gonna stop right there, right? And then you come over here, and when I start saying, well, coach, they don't respect me. I got these adult children, and they talk to me crazy. They do this and they do that, and then I tell you, well, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, and you should hold them accountable and whoop de whoop. You good until it's your turn. Be good. Yeah, it be all peaches and cream until it's your turn. Until I start getting on you. Be all for all the teaching until I start getting on you. When I start getting in your house, in your relationship, and dealing, it's all good. It's all speaker until I start telling you about you, until I start getting on you. And I just want you to understand that until you're able to be corrected without being offended, then you will never grow. That's just a fact. Yeah. Some of y'all don't want to be corrected. Some of y'all don't want to be corrected. You have to be. Come on, PM. Let's be real about the situation, right? You have to be able to be corrected without being offended. When you know that something is for you, we have it's easy. Ouch. That's it. Ouch, she talking about me right now. Why? Because I know that that's my relationship. I know that's my friendship. I know that that's my familyship. I know that that's the situation that I'm in right now. That's what I've been dealing with. And guess what? I know for a fact that I'm wrong in what it is that I'm doing, how I'm handling that situation. So I have a responsibility to myself to make sure that I take the notes that's been given and I apply those things to my life so that I can grow, so that I can evolve, so that I can create the best version of myself. I don't get mad because you talking about me today. I don't get mad because what you saying, oh yeah, that hit home today. No, you got to take the note and apply the note to your life. Girl, I'm telling you. It just, you are not going to experience radical transformation in your life. You are not going to experience breakthrough in your life. You're not going to experience real change in your life until you get to a place in your life where you're able, willing and able to see you for who and what you really and truly are. How am I contributing to my suffering? What is it that I'm doing that's breaking my own heart? What decisions am I making that's constantly putting me in this downward spiral? How is it that I'm always over here going through the same thing over and over? What is it about me that's attracting these type of people, these type of relationships, these type of friendships? What is it that I'm giving off that makes people think that it's okay for them to play with me? What is it about me that makes people think that they can talk to me crazy? What is it? Because I need to check me. It's easy to check other people. It's easy to point the finger at other people. It's easy to hold other people accountable. But the truth of the matter is, this is your life. This is your life and it's your responsibility. How far you go and how far you grow in life is all resting on you. How much you accomplish in your life, that's on you. Whether you win, whether you lose, that's on you. It's about how bad do you really want it for yourself. And you got some people in your life that love you. Let's just be real about it. You got people in your life and they genuinely love you. Let's not say that they don't, but they don't love you. They love you in the way that they know to love. They know that, I want to say it like that because that's the truth. I want to say it that way because that's honest. You got some people in your life that love you, but they love you the way that they love. They don't know what healthy love is because they've never experienced healthy love. Understand that. So they love you the way that they love you because they don't know what another love is. They don't know what it is to have that healthy love because they never experienced it. And here you are working on yourself and your development, trying to grow in life, and you're not in survival mode. You over there and you're growing. You know how to hear. You know how to communicate. You can comprehend. You know how to respect a person and their boundaries. You respect a person and their choices. You know what that love really looks like. And guess what? Those folks don't. So why is it that you always over there trying to gain acceptance and approval or a green light from somebody that don't even view from your view? What you say? They don't view it from your view. They don't see it from your view. They can't see from your view. Y'all in two totally different areas. Y'all ain't even in, I said two totally different areas. I did not say two totally different windows. Two totally different areas, baby. Whole nother city, whole nother state, whole nother country. They over there and all they know is what they've seen their whole entire life. So the only advice that they can give you is the advice based on what it is that they know. They don't know anything else, and you're expecting for them to understand where you're coming from. You're expecting for them to be over there saying, yeah, do this and yeah, do that. And then then you're getting angry at them because they can't give you something that they don't have. What you say, Coach? You're getting angry at people for not having what it, yeah, they can't give it to you if they ain't got it. You want something from them that they don't have. They don't know how to love you that way. They don't know how to respect you that way. They don't know how to see you that way. Understand that and some people have already, that's some people don't know how to love you no other way. And you have got to love yourself enough to say, I love you, but I got to feed you with a long handle spoon. I love you, but I got to disconnect from you. I love you, but I got to love you from a distance from those people. I know that the way that you live and how you carry on, I know that it's not malicious. I know that it's pure ignorance. You just don't know. That's a fact. Everybody that hurts you don't hurt you because they're being malicious. Some people hurt you because of ignorance. They don't know any better. That's how it's always been. That's what it's always been, and that's what they've always dealt with. So that's what they're telling you. They're only telling you about things that they've experienced. They don't know anything else. That's why you have to be careful about who and what you get information from. That's why you have to be careful about who you give your ear to, because whoever has your ear also has your heart. Understand that. And sometimes you go out looking for advice from people that are in the same situation that you're in or worse. And now here y'all are over there exchanging stories. Both of y'all got children that are taking y'all down through there, and that's the only thing that y'all got in common. Both of y'all got broken relationships, and guess what? Both of y'all ain't doing nothing but exchanging stories about y'all broken relationship. That's the only thing that y'all got in common. Here y'all is over here talking about how y'all got family issues, trust issues, betrayal and letdown and everything else, and that's the only thing that y'all got in common. But if you was, they can't tell you nothing other than what it is that they was doing. Ask them, how did they get out of it? They can't tell you how to get out. They can only tell you how to stay in. Some people's specialty is how to stay in it. We're in quarter 3. You don't need advice about staying in. You need advice about how to get out. And I know that may ruffle some feathers, but that's just the truth of the matter. I don't need any more advice. And I understand that I get under people's skin. I get that. But I'm not going to change. I'm not going to water down the person that I am. I'm tired of hearing about how to stay in, how to stay real, what people will call real, how to stay solid. They don't need another story about how to stay in brokenness, how to deal with the brokenness. People need to know how to heal, how to grow, how to evolve, how to go to their next level in life, how to put that trauma and that hurt and that pain, how to put all of that behind me so that I can make the rest of my life the best of my life. And if that's not what the conversation about to be, then guess what? I don't want no part of the conversation. Don't try to take me down through memory lane, and don't get mad at me because I don't want to go back down memory lane. I done talked about that enough already. I done dealt with that enough already. Me going over there and having that conversation for the 155,000th time is not going to fix the situation. You already know why I'm here. Shoot. Keep having the same conversations over and over and over and over again like that's gonna fix it. Girls, don't stop talking about that. Shoot. We get it. I'm ready for people to be ready to moving on, man. For real, I want to get on here and be like, y'all ready? Locked in? Yeah, we reading our books. We doing this. Yeah, let's grow. Let's heal. We done had all of that already. Come on. Y'all love a good old pity party. Y'all, for real, come on now, for real, lady loyalty, I'm for real. Y'all love a good old pity party. Y'all love a good old Debbie Downer. Y'all love a good old crying Patty and all of them. I'm done with them folk. Understand that it's time to move on with life. This year is halfway over. There's no way in the world, if you have been actively working on your life, if you have really been doing the work, if you really been applying the notes to your life, there's no way that you should still be having them same issues, that you still having them same problems, because if you are, it's because you are making a decision in your life to stay connected to what's damaging you. And you're going to have to turn that loose. Yeah, that's just a fact. What you say, Coach? Yeah, accountability, accountability, baby, accountability. We in August, baby. We in August. Understand that this is what these folks and put me back on the fast again. So y'all know every time I go on the fast, I have a lot to say every single time. I be good until I go on the fast, and then I go on the fast, and 12 o'clock, there she goes. She live again. I can't. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, where you have to get to a place in your life where you have to take accountability for your life. A lot of times, you're not in the place that you're supposed to be in, or a place that you could be in, is because you're still trying to hold on to what is damaging you. And as much as you love them, as much as you want them to go with you, the truth of the matter is, if they've already made a decision in their life that they are comfortable right there where they at, then you have to be a person that respects the fact that they're comfortable right there where they at. They don't want to grow with you. They don't want to heal with you. They don't want to develop with you. They don't want the life that you're talking about. If they're comfortable with the bare minimum, if they're comfortable with barely getting by, and you over here saying that I want bigger, I want better, I want extreme, I want to have this, I want to have that, you have to leave those folks right there. And because y'all want to be real with everybody but yourself. And I'm not, that's one thing I'm not about to do. I can't be real with everybody but me. I can't be real. I can't be solid with everybody but me. And that right there, that's what a lot of people want. You want me, if me being real with you means that I have to dishonor myself, put that red ink pen note right there. If me being real with you means that I got to dishonor myself, then I'm not going to be able to do it. Not in this season that I'm in right now. Hello, somebody. Understand that if me being real with you, me being solid with you, if me being that person with you, if that means that I have to dishonor myself or reduce myself or not be my true authentic self, then I'm not going to be able to do it. You're going to have to go and get you somebody else. I'm not going to water me down. I'm not going to dilute me. I'm not going to play nice to get along. I'm not about to tiptoe around nothing. I'm not about to pretend to not see what I saw or not feel what I felt. When I see people are happy right there in their mess, then I'm going to leave them right there where they are in their mess. I'm growing. I'm evolving. Speak it over your life. I'm growing. I'm evolving. I'm creating the very best version of myself, and I'm doing it on purpose. That's a fact. I'm doing what on purpose. I'm on purpose. Every move that I make, I'm telling you right now, baby, you better tread lightly, baby. You better tread lightly, baby. I'm telling you that right now. You better tread lightly. Because every single move that I make in this season of my life over here, baby, I want you to know that I'm going to be very intentional about it. Every move that I make, every decision that I make in my life, I'm moving with intentionality. I'm moving with purpose. Understand that I've already thought about it. I've already strategically mapped it all the way out. So if I woke up out of your life, it was not an accident. Okay. Well, that's the truth, baby. Yeah. If you ain't heard from me, that ain't no accident. If I ain't text you back, if I ain't called you back, if I ain't came to the function, baby, that's on purpose, baby. That's on purpose. You ain't even got to reach out to check on me, baby. That's on purpose. If I disconnect from you, if I don't deal with you, that right there, that's on purpose. I'm walking away from anything and anybody that's not servicing my greater good. If you're not helping pour into me, if you're not helping me develop, if you're causing me more pain than anything, then you're going to find yourself on the other side of my door. Understand that life is already hard, and I refuse, and I repeat, life is already hard, and I refuse to be connected to or dealing with anybody in any capacity that's going to make it harder. I'm not about to do it. If you don't know how to talk to folk, you're going to find yourself from around me. If you don't know how to respect other folk and their boundaries, you're going to find yourself from around me. If you don't know how to value good friendships, then guess what? You're going to find yourself from around me. Life already hard. Life already hard. Understand that it's already challenging enough. Life is already out here. Life is already over here. Be putting knots upside folk head already. I'd be doggone if I be out there, connected to somebody that's about to make it twice as hard because of their decision making, because of their irresponsibility, because of their lack of their drive, their lack of passion, because they don't want nothing else out of life. If you don't want nothing else out of life, if you're cool right there where you at, I'm gonna leave you right over there where you happy at. I'm not trying to force me on nobody. I'm not trying to convince nobody of nothing. I'm gonna leave you right over there where you happy at. Why? Because I matter, and I'm gonna live the life that I want to live. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have joy. I'm gonna have peace, and I'm gonna have good sleep too. How you sleeping, coach, peacefully? Yo, that's right. I ain't missing no meals about nothing. I'm talking about Tommy Hawk steak, baby. Yeah, I'm not about to play with nobody. Understand they're sleeping peacefully, having a great appetite, weight looking like how it's looking. Understand that. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And that's how you have to operate. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, life is going to be hard, and you're going to have to choose the harder way. Because when you want bigger and better out of life, you got to be willing to put in the work that is necessary for you to be able to get the life that you want. And sometimes that means that you're going to have to get up early. Sometimes it means that you're going to have to stay up late at night. Sometimes it means that you're going to have to redo your whole entire plan. Sometimes it means that you're going to have to miss out on temporary fun. Sometimes it means that you're going to have to tell your bestie and all of them that you're not going to make whatever it is that they about to make. Why? Because you at home and you working on your business. You working on your plan because you're strategizing in your life, because you saving your funds, because you got something to go and do. But it's all about how bad do you want it? How bad do you want that life? If you want, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, and it's going to be hard in relationship as well, because it's hard walking away from folk that you love. You might love them, but they might not love you back. You might want the relationship, and they might not want the relationship the way that you want the relationship. They not invested in a relationship the way that you invested in a relationship. And you have got to be open and honest. I said you got to take the hard away. So yes, so they might not want it how you want it, but you got to respect you enough to say that I see how you do relationship. I see how you feel about this. I see how you feel about that. And I ain't going to be able to do it. Two finger swinging, walking about your life expeditiously. I'm overboard. That's it. It don't mean that I love you any less. It just means that I have to love me. I gotta love me. I gotta pick me, baby. It don't mean that I don't love you. I love you, but just because I love you don't mean that I won't leave you. I can love you and still leave you. I can love you and I can detach myself completely from you. I can walk away from you and never speak to you another day, but that does not mean that my love stopped that day. I can still be loving you and still, can I be real? I'm just gonna be real with it. I can love you. I'm talking about really hard down inside my soul. Love you, love you, love you. Understand me. And it hurts my heart. Yeah, you ain't never been in love until it hurt your heart. It hurt my heart, but guess what? I'm not calling you. It hurt my heart, but I'm not texting you. It hurt my heart, but I'm not knocking on your mama them door. It hurt my heart, but I'm not checking on you. I'm not reaching out to your best friend. It hurts my heart. Trust me. I love you, but I love me more. I want to be there for you, but I already know the person that you are. When you're moving forward in life and you're doing things in your life that is better for you, understand that sometimes you have to go the harder way with the things. It's hard not to call them. It's hard not to text. It's hard not to reach out, but you already know what the outcome gonna be. I already know what's gonna happen. As soon as I call you, as soon as I text you, as soon as I reach out to you, you gonna give me that same sob story. Somebody just put the yo-yo in my chat real quick. Put the yo-yo in my chat. Put the yo-yo in my chat real quick. Yep, because some of y'all, that's what you is. Put the yo-yo in my chat real quick. And not just in relationship and family ships too. Y'all let them throw you in and reel you back. Throw you out there and reel you back in too. Y'all let them throw you out there and then just reel you back in when they get ready too. Whenever it's beneficial to them, baby. Whenever they need your services, they know how to roll you back in. As soon as they need something from you, they know how to roll you back in. As soon as something happen in their life, and oh baby, they know how to roll you back in. Then baby, throw you all the way out there. I'm talking about, you know how you throw the yo-yo all the way out there? You have to grab it on the side and throw you all the way out there, baby. Leave you out there for months, honey. Leave you out there for months. You ain't talked to them in months. You ain't talked to them in weeks. They ain't had to ask you how you doing, how your children doing. They ain't asked you nothing about you in months now. But as soon as life go bad for them, as soon as they experience something in life, you the first person they call. As soon as something don't happen the way that they wanted it to happen, oh, you the first person they call. They need your ear. They need to cry in your ear. They need your shoulder. They need you right there, baby. No. Call them folk that you thought so highly of. Go cry to them. Go talk to them about it. Soon as I got such and such. Can you help me pay this? Can you help me do that? Baby, I ain't even been somebody that you didn't reach out to. You ain't talked to me in months. How is it that you think that you could just reach out to me now and then think that I'm supposed to be all happy, joy, coming to save the day? Oh, baby, the devil is alive. Yeah, baby, come on now. Let's just be real. What you say, baby? Yo-yo. Yeah, baby, the devil is a lie. I ain't talked to you. You ain't talked to me. You ain't reached out to me. Come on, friends, say cold facts. You ain't reached out to me. You ain't said nothing to me. So let's keep it that way. Go get it from them same folk that you thought so highly of. But some of y'all be letting people use y'all just like a yo-yo. You let them folks throw you out there, and you let them leave you out there. And while you out there, you be whining and crying about how hurt you are, how left out you feel, how betrayed you feel, and all of these things. And you can run down all these different instances that have taken place, all these different situations that's been taking place about how they done made you feel. Guess what? You're very knowledgeable about it. This is what I mean when I say some of y'all know exactly what it is that you're experiencing. You know exactly the type of people that you're dealing with. The problem is you're too lazy in your own life to stand up and say, no, that ain't happening no more. Yeah, that's what the problem is right there. You too lazy to stand up. You just keep sitting there and taking it. You just keep sitting there and taking it. You too lazy to stand up. You don't want to utilize your voice. You don't want to call it out. And the reason why you don't want to call it out is because of your fear of losing people, your fear of them getting upset with you. And I want you to understand that sometimes you have to look people directly in their face. I'm talking about eyeball to eyeball, 10 toes to the ground. And you have to tell people, go to hell. That's it. Walk smooth off, baby. Yeah. Right after you say it. That's it. Yeah. Cause what? Cause you wait a minute. Yeah. Because the fact that you thought that you could play with me like that is insulting to me. The fact that you thought that you could treat me poorly and still reap the benefits of me. Yeah, that's insulting to me. The fact that you think that you could go months without interacting with me in any type of way, shape, or form, but then the moment that you get in need, then I'm the first person that you call. That's insulting to me. And I'm not about to tolerate that. Understand that I'm not about to tolerate that. I'm not about to put up with that. But every single time that they pick that yo-yo up and they start stringing that string back around, you know what that string is? That string represents, I told y'all to put the yo-yo out there because I need for y'all to follow my illustration. That string represents all of the times that they've done the same exact thing. How they done threw you out there, hurt your feelings, broke your heart, made you feel betrayed, made you feel let down. Oh, it's all piece of the string. And then they just bring you back in. And every time you let them do it again, they just add a little more to the string. And every time you take them back in, they just add a little bit more to the string. So understand, so they've gotten used to being able to treat you that way and still reap the benefits of you. Oh, I can talk to you crazy. You ain't gonna leave. I can do you dirty and you'll still be right here. I can lie, I can cheat, I can manipulate, I can do all of these things. And guess what? When I get ready, I can just pick my yo-yo up and I can reel the string back in. Baby, you better pull out them scissors and snip, cut the cord. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Better turn your phone down. Yup. I can't get where I'm going in life if I'm going to be connected to them type of folk, and I refuse to be. Cut the cord. I got to get up out of there. That's just where I'm at with it. And I understand that some people are not going to agree with it, and that's fine. You don't have to. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain is that I'm not staying in any environment where I got to reduce myself. If I got to sugarcoat me, if I got to water me down, if I got to dilute who I am because because of you or because of the space, then that's not the space for me. I only want to be surrounded by people that know for a fact, hey, look, and respect me, know me and respect me and accept me for who and what I really and truly am, and know that, baby, I come to take up space. And if I cannot take up space, do not invite me. Save your RSVP. That right there, that's not for me. That's not the environment for me. I'm not going to be able to do it, and it's okay to sit some stuff out. It's okay not to be included in some stuff. It's okay not to have your name attached to certain things. Understand that it's okay. Some of y'all fight so hard to be involved, to be a part. And the thing about it is you want to be involved in a part of something that is not even in alignment with your assignment. The reason why you feel the way that you feel about it is because you're trying to force it. You're trying to make it be something that it's not. And you have to stop doing that. If you really want to grow in life, you have to learn how to operate as an individual. You have to learn how to say, you know what, I'm good all by myself. If I have to do it by myself, then I got this. I'm going to win. My mentality in the month of August is watch me figure this out. I'm trying to tell you, watch me figure this out. I don't care what it is. Watch me figure this out. Watch me figure this right here out. This thing called life, baby, I'm about to figure this thing out. I'm about to figure this out. There's not going to be one stone that I'm going to leave unturned. Understand that. That's how serious I am about my growth and my development. That's how serious I am about everything that's attached to me. Watch me figure this out. Understand that I look forward to Thursday night class, and it's to the point now where it's all about challenging people's mindset, having them think outside of the box, having them think about things that they've never thought about before, having them come with different perspectives to broaden the way that they see things. Understand that it's about growing. Who in the world want to stay stuck? Y'all just got to get somebody else to do it. But the truth of the matter is, as long as you're always, you're gonna always be stuck in your life if you're stuck in your thinking. You're gonna always be stuck in your life if you're stuck in your thinking. If you're gonna be stuck anywhere, don't be stuck right here. Understand that. Don't be stuck right here. Don't be stuck in your head. If you're gonna be stuck anywhere, don't be stuck up here. Understand that. Don't do that right there, because that right there is you saying, okay, you're self-sabotaging in that moment. If you're gonna be stuck anywhere in life, do not be stuck in your head, because majority of the time, I've told y'all this thousands of times, we suffer more in our head than we do in our real life. We suffer more in our head than we do in our real life. We suffer more through those fake scenarios that we create in our mind of how things are going to happen. Those scenarios that we put up here that creates that anxiety and that fear that keeps us from doing the things that we need to do. Those scenarios, those negative scenarios, those thoughts in our mind that keeps us from starting and doing what it is that we want to do. Like I said before, some of us, you think that you're under attack, and you're not really under attack. Nobody's coming after you. Nobody's hating on you. Nobody's bothering you. You're under thoughts. Your thoughts are the things that's got the best of you right now. Your thoughts is the main reason why you won't get out of that marriage. You won't get out of that relationship. You won't get out of that jobship. You won't get out of that friendship. You won't get out of that situationship. It's not about anybody else. It's about your own thoughts. You got to get out of your head. You got to get out of your head. You really do. You got all of those notes and you not doing nothing with them. You got all of that information and you ain't doing nothing with it. You done been to all of the seminars, got all this new stuff that can show you a bigger life, a brighter life, a better life. When are you going to start using that stuff instead of being offended by the information that is coming out because it's about you, because it's in alignment with what it is that you're going through? Instead of being offended by it, look at that situation and say, wait a minute, that's me right there. I've been doing that. Let me fix that. No, everybody want the easy way out. Everybody want the easy way out. Everybody want to be able to just simply let it just, it's just going to be this. It's not. It's not. It's not going to always be easy. It's not going to, it's going to require some hard work. Why do you think that you have thousands of motivational speakers always telling you the same thing, like it's going to be work? Because it is. Why do you think that you have so many teachers talking about it's going to be work? Because it's going to be work. Everything is not going to always be in alignment with your thoughts. And when things are not in alignment with your thoughts, then open up a book. Open up a book. It makes me mad when something is not in alignment with what you thought or what your thoughts are. Open up a book. Open up a book, and not just open up a book, also get on your knees and pray for clarity, pray for revelation, get to pull back and do what? Also do what? Get to a place where you bring your flesh under submission. Let me go into a fast, because I've always thought that it was this way, and now I'm hearing something that's different from what I always thought that it was. And before I make a complete fool out of myself, before I go and abort my mission because I've been deceived, you know what I'm saying? Let me go and study, because just because I thought it was the right way don't mean that. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sirski. Wait a second, coach. Wait a minute. Yeah. Why do you, I said challenge it. Challenge it. If you have somebody tell you something and it's not in alignment with what you thought that you knew, instead of being lazy, because that's what this live is about, right? About folks just being lazy. Instead of you being lazy and saying, oh, I ain't listening to that no more. I'm not supporting that no more. I'm not being a part of that no more. I'm not doing this, that, and the third, because we do this all the time. And it be in family, it be in friendships, it be in relationships, it be in job shifts. You got people that'll leave a job because they didn't understand what was happening, right? You didn't even try to get no type of clarity. You got people that'll leave the church. The reason why you left the church, you left because the sermon that they talked about that day, because that sermon that they talked about that day got all up in your business. You didn't like the sermon that was spoken that day. You didn't like how the preacher was all up in your business. You got offended instead of just accepting the fact that you needed to correct some stuff in your life. So you left the whole entire church, even though the church, you know what I'm saying, these folks at this church ain't did you nothing. They ain't mean, they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm going to go into this right here real quick though. Instead of you challenging it, why you ain't open up a book? Why you ain't dig deeper into what was being said, what was happening in that moment? Why didn't you? Laziness. Why didn't you pray about it? Laziness. Why didn't you fast about it? Greedy. No control over your flesh. Couldn't bring it into submission. A lot of times, and I want y'all to hear me good when I say this. And I'm saying this for a reason, because as we go into in quarter 3, I need for you to understand how important it is for you to be focused, how you to become a person that is not afraid to sit down and study, a person that's not afraid to pray, a person that is not afraid to fast, a person that is not afraid to put themselves out there and say, I got some things in my life that I need to really work on. Give me the right tools, give me the techniques, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is this right here. You have sometimes in your life, a lot of us, you think that you know, but you really and truly don't. A lot of people are self-sabotaging right now because they think that they know something that they really don't. Ooh, okay, just put fire in the chat for that right there. Ooh, friends say so true. Yeah. Come on. Just put the fire in the chat. Some people right now, if we're going to be honest, are self-sabotaging right now because they think they know something that they don't. And won't open up a book to get clarity. Won't pray to get clarity. Won't do none of that. You're suffering and you're sabotaging your own assignment because you're stuck in your own mind. You think that you know something. Oh, they been told us that. I know that's not true. And I didn't da. Yeah, but can we talk about the people that told it to you? Can we talk about the people that told it to you? Can we talk about the state of mind of the people that told that particular thing to you? Can we talk about that? And all I'm trying to tell you guys is that we are no longer in survival mode. We're no longer having to deal with some of the things that our ancestors and our grandparents and great-grandparents had to deal with. We don't have to stay in that stuck, stagnant part of life, that we have the ability to really thrive in life, that we have the ability to really unlearn some of the things that were taught to us by broken people, that we don't have to continue the generational curses, the generational broken behavior, the generational broken thinking. We don't have to be stuck because they were stuck. I understand that that's what they said. I understand that that's what they taught. I understand that that's what they put out. But those days are not these days. But if you're going to be lazy, there you go, Candace, gotta deprogram. But you cannot do that. You can't deprogram being lazy. You can't be lazy. You want to grow in life? You got to get up and get after your life. You want bigger and better for your life. You got to get up and you have to get after your life. Whining, crying, complaining, soaking in self-pity will not fix it. We get it. It was unfortunate. Shouldn't have happened. We get it. Your heart was broken. You went through hell. We get it. But are you going to allow that to ruin the rest of your life? Are you going to allow that to rob you of the rest of your days? How long, much longer are you going to cry over that? How much longer are you going to pout over that? How many more times are you going to tell that same exact story over and over and over again? Now we want to know, how do you move forward? How? How do you move forward? I said it in the beginning of this video. Coach, I need to know. Yeah, because everybody think it's going to be rocket science. Oh, it got to be a big extravagant. It has to be a big, long, extravagant answer. It has to be. No. How do you move forward? How do you move forward? How do we move forward? Willingness. You have to be willing. When you become a person that is willing, you have to have a will to want to do the right thing. I'm willing. A thought is just a thought until you attach your will. Once you attach your will to that thought, that's when the action takes place. You have to be willing. There's no big thing that's going to fall out of the sky. I've been saying this over. You have to be willing. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to do the fast? Are you willing to open a book? Are you willing to get into the right rooms? Are you willing? Because without your will, you just thinking about what you want to do. You just got a bunch of thoughts that we think thoughts all day long. You just got a bunch of thoughts. You just got a bunch of thoughts. But what are you willing to do about all those thoughts that you got? Good morning, Big Eddie. Thank you. What are you willing to do about all those thoughts that you got? Yeah, what are you willing to do with all those thoughts that you got in your head, babes? Understand that all you're doing is thoughting. All you're doing is thoughting. You thought more than anybody I know. All you got is a bunch of thought. You thought all day long. That's all you do is got a bunch of thoughts. Then jot it down. The thoughts can make a book about thoughts. But what are you going to do about willingness? Are you going to be willing to do what you need to do? When is that gonna kick? When is that gonna kick in? When are we gonna jump on that? We like in the month of August already. This is the 8th month. Okay? We in the 8th month. Let's be real. It's time to let go of the pettiness, the laziness, the inconsistency, the codependency, the constant, negative conversations and anything that is not in alignment with your assignment. It should not even be a part of your day-to-day. It's time to break free from that. It's time to get a loose from that. How my grandma say, loose hill. Baby, it's time to loose hill some stuff. Some of y'all are, you've been holding on to that for way too long, Bookie Bud. It's time to let that go. It's a sad story. It really and truly is. And y'all know I ain't being funny, but it's a sad story, but it's time to let it go. Understand that. It's time to let it go. Yeah, it's one thing to give you a testimony about something that you've gone through, because when you're giving that testimony, you're talking about something that you went through and this how you changed it. But some of you guys have turned that testimony. It ain't even no testimony, baby. You still in test mode. We need Moni to add to that, right? We want you to turn that test into a testimony. And some of y'all ain't giving testimony right now. You just giving your life is full of tests. All I got is test. And none of y'all didn't put Moni on top of it. I just want y'all to start adding Moni to it. Because it's getting, if you could tell, it's getting on my nerve. When y'all gonna add Moni? Moni's still in the middle around here, baby. I just want y'all to add Moni, baby, because all y'all do is talk about tests. Every time I turn around, test. You ain't got nothing good to say about your day. You ain't got nothing good to say about your life. You ain't got nothing happy that's didn't happen, nor door that's didn't open. You ain't got nothing good to say. Everything, I just being tested. Oh, I'm just being tried. Oh, I'm just going through. Oh, life so this. Everything. Come on, when? enough is enough. Playtime is really over. It's really time to get, y'all know I'm joking all day, so yeah, but it's really time to get serious about your life and your development. Like for real. Like a lot of times, you have to be willing to study. You have to be willing to open certain books. You have to be willing to get into certain classrooms where they're teaching things that you need to know. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us, and I'm just being honest here, a lot of us have been taught by broken people, and we have to get to a place where we're willing to unlearn a lot of the things that we thought that we knew. And yeah, I understand that those things could only get us but so far. It may have gotten us to this level, but it won't get us to the life that we're really deserving of. It will not get us to that life that we're dreaming about. Understand that survival mode, that was good for in that season, but that's not the season that we're in anymore. We don't have to constantly hold on to that and hoard that negative energy, that negative pain. Let's move forward in our life. That's what you have to do. No, I don't have a backup page. Those are scamming pages. I told y'all to make sure y'all look at the amount of followers so y'all can make sure y'all following my right page. I do not do readings. I don't do readings. I don't do cartoon images or none of that stuff. My page is the page that you own right now. Anything other than that, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be willing. You have to be willing in this season that we're in a willingness season. You have to be willing. Apply your will to these thoughts. Stop being so easily offended by everything. Accept the correction. Accept the fact that, okay, I may have misspoke. I may have misdone. I may have overstepped the boundary. Learn how to self-parent. Check yourself. Don't always be, that person that feel like, can't nobody check you. Can't nobody tell you nothing, like you got it all the way together, because you will never grow with that type of thinking. Don't always be that person that feel like you got to have the last word in every single thing, and it all has to be the way that you think that it has to be, because there's no other way. There's millions of different ways, and like I tell people all the time, two things can both be right. Just because you've only seen it one way does not mean that another way does not exist. Always be teachable. Always be willing to learn new things in new ways. And it's okay if you mess up along the way. It's okay if you make some mistakes along the way. We're all learning. We're all learning. Let that seep in. We're all learning. Nobody's expected to be perfect. Nobody's expecting to be perfect. Nobody's expected to be perfect. Nobody's expected to have things all the way together. That's not the expectation. But the expectation is that you own what is yours. Own what is yours. When you learn how to take accountability for you and your mistakes, when you bring that apology, and that apology is accompanied by a change of behavior, when you show up in people's lives and you show them that you really mean business and you are owning your stuff, they don't have no other choice but to respect you. They may not like you. You can't control whether or not they like you. But the respect they have to give to you, because they'll say whatever they say, but they'll end it by saying, but yeah, they one thing about them is they'll own what's theirs. If they say they ain't do it, you can believe that they didn't do it, because whatever they did do, they'll be like, yeah, I done that. You know what I mean? They're not a liar. They're a lot of things, ain't my type of person, but yeah. They have to end it with what they know about you. Make sure that what people know about you is that I'm trying. I'm willing to do the right thing. I'm willing to take accountability for my life, whether I'm your pick a person or not. Yeah, because you ain't going to be everybody's match now. I don't care how good you look or how good you smell. You ain't going to be everybody's match. You just won't be everybody's match, and that's okay. And that's okay. You just go on about your business. Man, but I love me some you guys, but I just want y'all to know that right now, y'all got to stop this lazy spirit. Y'all got to get past that. This ain't the time to be lazy. This ain't the time to be complacent. This ain't the time to get comfortable and relaxed in life. This is the time where you're going to have to work. This is the time when you're going to have to get serious. This is the time when you're going to have to put your boots on the ground. This is quarter three. Quarter three is about action. And don't be surprised. I'm trying to get out of here. Y'all double tap on my screen real quick. And don't be surprised when you start seeing things happen, come back up in your life that you've already accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Now, wait a minute. I already been through that before. I already experienced that before. Do not get, shocked or be all over the place because you see that it's resurfacing. The more that you pour all this positivity into yourself, the more that you're working on yourself and doing all of these things, you got to know that all of that trash, all of that buildup that was in the very bottom, it got to go somewhere. So you're going to have to do what? You're going to have to see it on its way out. You're going to have to see all of those things as they're coming out. Because like I told y'all in 2017, I said, what? Life is about a filtering process. It's it's just nothing but a horseshoe. You got all of that clogged up in there like Drano, right? You got all that stuff clogged up in there. All of the brokenness, the generational curses and everything, all that's clogged up in there. But you got to pour that positive stuff right on in there like Drano. You got to pour it right on in there and allow it to do what? Break up all of the dirt, break up all the scum, all the stuff that's clogged in there from years on top of years. You have to have it break up all of that up in there. And once it start breaking up, what does it start doing? It start pushing its way out. It start filtering all the way out. That's what your life looks like as well. It's a bunch of stuff that's packed up in there. It's a bunch of trauma, a bunch of pain, a bunch of betrayal, a bunch of letdown, a bunch of things that you've gone through. Some things you caused, some things you allow. That stuff is in there, but you got to pour in that positivity. You have to pour in those new notes, that new information, and you got to break up all of that stuff so that you can push it right on out. And what I told y'all last week, just wait to it as it go out. Bye-bye, old me. Bye-bye, old me. Where it go when it leave ain't got nothing to do with you. Bye-bye, old me. You have to push it out. You have to push it up out of there. You have to push it out, right? You have to, and again, all of it is on you. It's the work that you're willing to do on you. But it's not going to be easy. This journey is not easy. This journey ain't going to be easy. Serving God ain't easy. Understand that, this is not for the weak, baby. Being a Christian is not for the weak. Baby, look at here, not at all. So if being a Christian is not for the weak, understand that revamping your life it definitely ain't for the weak. Because if anything was going to be easy, it should have been being a Christian. You know what I'm saying? If anything was going to be easy, it should have been being a Christian. If being a Christian is not easy, then what in the world would make you think for 2 seconds, that revamping your life, deprogramming your life is going to be easy? It is not. This is not for the weak. This is not for the weak. This requires work. And again, the whole moral of this life is you cannot be lazy. You cannot be easily offended. You have to be willing to get up and try. You have to be willing to unlearn some things. You have to be willing to hold yourself accountable. You cannot afford to be the yo-yo in every relationship, friendship, familyship, churchship, connection that you have. Whatever connection that you have with anybody, you have to be willing to cut the cord on your life. And above all things, willing. How can I change my life? Change your will. Change your will. Change your will. Change your will. Put it in the chat. I got to change my will. I changed my life. Good morning, evangelist. I changed my life by changing my will. I changed my life by changing my will. I changed my life by changing my will. In order for me to live the life that I've been living, I had to be willing to live that way. I had to be willing to hoard and hold on to those things. Right? When I change my will, I say that I'm releasing that life. I'm freeing myself from that life. My will is to win. My will is to excel. My will is to create not only a new version of me, but the very best version of me. I release all trauma. I release all pain. I release all heartache. I release all disappointment. I release that from my physical being, my mental being, my spiritual being. I release that from me. Starting with the new, I release that from me. You have that power. Ain't nobody got to free you. You can free yourself. Ain't nobody got to free you, baby. You can free yourself, baby. I free myself. As much as I love you, I free myself from you. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, yeah. Real fast. Real fast, quick, fast, in a hurry. Get up out your face, up out your way, baby. You owe that to yourself. I just want you to know that every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you. Because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and inspirational speaker. It's your girl, Street Poet. If I blessed your soul this morning, if I blessed your soul, if I lifted your spirits in any type of way, shape, or form, or even if I just gave you confirmation on something that you were dealing with, and you were questioning and saying, you know what, coach, I know for a fact that I've been playing somebody's yo-yo. I've been a yo-yo for this job. They reel me in, they reel me out. They give me the false hope like I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that. But then in return, once they get me to do the job that they want me to do, they throw me right back out there on that line with everybody else. If you know for a fact, coach, I've been going through the same thing in this relationship. If I'm giving what they want, then I don't have no problem out of them. As long as I'm giving them and I'm saying yes and I'm showing up and I'm doing it exactly how they want me to do it, then it's no problem. But the moment that I say no and I establish a boundary, whoosh, I get thrown back out there, coach. Yeah, so I got a problem with that. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate you. And I ain't finished though. And there's sometimes you wasn't. Sometimes I know in these friendships, coach, you're absolutely right. As long as I'm showing up for everybody, providing for everybody, making sure that I do what I need to do for everybody, they are the best friends in the world. They love me. But then I tell you what, thank you, Shay. Thank you, Big Eddie. But the moment I establish boundaries with them and the moment that I put my foot down with them, then I'm noticing, then all of a sudden that we ain't the friends that I thought that I was. Whoosh, that yo-yo go out there, coach. I'm trying to tell you right now, in a relationship, I love them, I do. But I noticed that in this relationship, they have gotten complacent. They've gotten comfortable because we got that documentation. Now they don't love me like how they used to love me. I don't get the support that I used to get. Don't get the affection that I used to get. I'm feeling like a yo-yo. Oh, whoosh. I feel like I've been thrown out there, coach. What you gotta do? Yeah. You're talking to me. Yeah, some folks in your life, you got to sit down and you have to have those conversations. You have to sit down because you're going to always give them a chance to fix it, right? A problem not addressed will forever be a problem. So before you cut the cord, you got to go and have a conversation with them. Now, after I sit you down and I talk about what it is that we got going on, the moment that I sit you down and we have a conversation and I'll let you know how you're damaging me or how you're making me feel, then now the ball is in your court, whether you're going to fix it or not, whether you're going to handle what I'm telling you or not. Understand me. You're going to give them the opportunity to fix it. But baby, once you see that what you're talking about is falling on deaf ears, once you see that they not paying attention or they not taking you seriously, that's when you got to snip. That's when you got to get up out their face and out of their way. Because what if you don't do nothing else, you should take me seriously. I am not to be toyed with, baby. I am not to be toyed with. I am not to be toyed with. Hello, somebody, baby. I am not to be toyed with. Once I sit down and I have that conversation with you and I make you aware of what it is that I'm feeling, baby, don't take me as no joke, baby. Don't take me as no joke. I am not Monopoly. You will not play hokey pokey with me. I tell y'all that all the time. You will not 1 foot in and 1 foot out and twist all about up in my life. I want you to know that, baby, that I don't play them types of games. You will not use my life as your game, because this ain't safe for you right here. I hit you with that do out. Yeah, that hit you with them do out. That's what, game over, baby. Game over. I'll mess around and throw it on 2 players, make your chest hurt. Don't play with me though. Understand that? Yeah, I ain't got it. I'm trying to tell you. I be trying to hit what? Make you feel like you gone to the upper room. I'm trying to upper room. I'm trying to tell you. Cause I don't have time. There you go. I don't have time to play with those. With game over, baby. Game over. I gotta go though, y'all. I love me some y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me on my rant. But just keep in mind, that laziness we got to get past, right? That laziness we cannot tolerate. We're not putting up with it right now. I need for you to do me that favor, right? Get serious about your life. Let's cut out all of this playing around, not taking ourselves seriously, not taking our life seriously, our development seriously. Let's really buckle down so that we can end this year and end this year extremely strong, right? We don't want to just end it. We want to end it extremely strong, right? Like at least having some of our goals accomplished, you know what I'm saying? At least been and launched our business, launched our brand, working in that area or in that environment that we wanted. Or even if it's a divorce, been and got your divorce, been and walked away from whatever it ain't, beneficial to you and your growth and development, broke away from that family that had you tied up with them, got away from them generational curses, whatever it is that you need to get away from, then you making sure that you're able to do so. Everybody, I know y'all ready to get in my masterclass. I know y'all ready to get up in there. Y'all gonna have me. Y'all gonna have OG, Nunu on there. You know what I'm saying, baby? That listen here. Y'all gonna have the victorious visionary. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this is the collaboration that you didn't know that you needed, right? This is the collaboration that you did not know that you need it, right? So so I'm gonna be coming from the spiritual aspect of things. You got Nunu gonna keep it all the way to the street with you. Understand, she is the street therapist. That's what her title is. She gonna be coming with it that way. And then we got on there, the victorious visionary, highly intelligent. This is somebody that does coaching and everything else. She's really, really good at what she does. And we coming from all three angles, baby. What we gonna be talking about? Breaking out of the cycles, the toxic cycles of family, friend, relationship, and religion. Masterclass September the 14th. Saturday, September the 14th. Those tickets going to be made available to you guys here shortly. Josh got to get online. He's going to get online and, get it set up via Zoom. You guys will be able to get them off of LeroyHall.com, which is my website. Click the link in my bio. You'll be able to grab y'all tickets. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's the collaboration that y'all didn't think y'all needed. But when y'all get there, y'all going to be like, ain't no way in the world. What took them so long to put this here together? Yes, I'm super excited about it. And yes, it will be a part on this call where you guys will be able to ask as many questions as y'all would like. So yes, make sure you bring your questions. If you got a traumatic experience, some trauma in your life, some toxic something going on in your life, please do me a favor, jot it down, because I need you to bring it. I need you to bring it to the masterclass. We want to make sure you guys are asking all the questions. I need to come to who? I'm coming to Texas. All right, y'all. I love y'all, but let me go. I love y'all. All right, y'all. I love me some y'all, man. Y'all go and y'all have an amazing, amazing day. I'll talk to you guys soon.